Yeah. I I just want to say that I have these are just my experiences. They're my beliefs. I realize that the most we can ever know anybody on this planet is 25%. That's what it's capped at. Even if you really, really know somebody, the most you can learn is 25%. And there's so much images that it's hard to tell what's real and what's not. But one thing we do have is a gut reaction. It's our we know it in our heart. We just feel something is true, and that is a guide for all of us individually on our own journey to have the least amount of problems, and you just be present. You're present, and you just turn the keys over to your higher self, and your higher self merges with you, and so forth. So, but I don't believe that we learn anything from anybody. Nobody teaches us anything. We already know everything inside, but we remember something. When somebody hits something, you feel like you know it's true and you resonate with it. It's because you're remembering something, and I think that's important to know. So hopefully, when I say some things, throughout the course of wherever this lasts to, uh, you'll pick up, a couple things will activate it with you, and it'll help you along the way. If it doesn't, no big deal. It's just, if it's for nobody, it's for nobody. I don't know, but my intent is, um, like with the star seeds, like if you have a crystal child, we did have a crystal child. If you have a crystal child, this child is so advanced that instead of the parent leading the child, it should be that if you have a crystal child, you should have the child lead you. And especially if it's like really inner element, I mean, you got to follow your own intuition too. As your child gets older, you definitely do. My recommendation: you never put them on a yellow bus that goes to public school. That is the equivalent to child trafficking to me. That's what it's just my opinion. I was married to teachers. Anyway, doesn't matter if you believe me or not. It either resonates or not. I would homeschool the child 100%. And uh, even if they sit around with you and just live life with you, they'll be 10 times smarter. This is why 14 to 16-year-olds go into Harvard because they're homeschooled. They're much brighter. You get really dumb. You dumb your kid down, and you teach them to just be. And they're trying to help you. They're trying to show you. They're dressing up like clowns and gays and teaching about blood. They're trying to do everything they can to say, look, we're idiots, okay? Do not take your kids here. So they're trying to help us out. But if you can't see it by now, I don't know what to tell you. But even when you have a child, if you are, or if you know a friend, a good friend that's asking you for advice, how should I have my child? What is the best way? The best way that I heard was a couple. Uh, they stayed with well, it doesn't matter. They were tribes people and so forth, but they had the babies in water, and there was under a waterfall, and they had the babies in there, and then I think they left them in there for the placenta before they cut the cord. I think it was like 40 minutes or 4 hours, maybe it was 4 hours, and then because all of that downloads, then your child is getting everything, and they had like three kids, and all three of their kids were born that way. So they were in underwater the whole time, and you're just attached to them, and you're just floating with them and everything, and you're thinking thoughts and you're meditating, with the child. And I mean, it's a beautiful way to enter them in to the world. So I was going to say that. I also wanted to say that Starseeds can go into any room, and without opening their mouth to say anything, other people in the room will be healed just by their presence, sometimes by their words. You guys have so much light, and it's don't let it scare you. Don't be afraid of it. Just really be in your element. Just be yourself. Now's the time to come out. And there's certain things. Don't worry about the cancel thing or any of that. Uh, don't look for likes. I mean, it's just the social culture is a trap. It's to get you stuck. God, if you think, I mean, my God, no one in this world is important, including me, or including you, including anybody. No one is less important than anybody, but nobody is more important than another one. It's just people can believe what they want, but that's the truth. So, this is just 100-year pop-up. It's like a hologram. It's not. We had to go deep into this 3 dimension to feel all of this, to have this stuff dug out. If somebody can trigger you, annoy you, thank them. If you will go down the street and you see 2 people that are angry and they're fighting and you don't even know them, you don't know either one of them. They're loud, and somebody's calling the police. What you could do is say the Ho'oponopono prayer. Say, just close your eyes and picture the people involved and say, "Hey guys, I am so sorry if I did anything to offend you, or indirectly or directly. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you." And just let it go and let it work. And then just keep walking. But you're trying to alchemize as much muck as you can handle. It's a big deal. If you can't handle it, don't do anything unless your intuition says, okay, the worst thing you can do is love somebody. Try loving somebody when your intuition is not there. You just get drained, and you're in the throat of the machine. You're in the savior, punisher, victim. You're in that triangle, and you're just giving your energy away to the opposites. So anyway, that's I think that's all with the Starseeds, right? That's only messages. You can't quit the game. You had a lot to get here. If you quit the game, that's the only way you can go backwards. But everything else is going to be. And I think you have a special shield on you that keeps you from being too attached here. And you have that guiding you too. And you have this protection. But I'm stuck here, and I don't know how long I'll be here. I hope to get out, but maybe I can get out with you guys or something. I don't know, wherever you guys are going. But I don't know. I haven't talked to my soul or anything, so I don't know. My soul knows. So I just want to be the best version of myself and do everything for the Father. That's the key to everything with me. Is all glory to the Father. And good luck.